Hi guys, this is Fernando doing another review for the Modern Survivalist channel. In this case I have the MTE M2 Focusable flashlight. Here's also one that I've previously reviewed, the MTE M3-2E. This is a tactical flashlight, great flashlight, and it does what it's supposed to do perfectly well. I've reviewed it. You could see the video. If you check on our older videos, you will find it there, the MTE M3-2E by Greg Mcgee. But in this case I'm gonna be reviewing this one, that it's more of a general purpose flashlight. It's a very nice product, and during one of the conversations with Greg Mcgee, he told me that, hey, you should try it out, the M2 Focusable beam. And I said, oh, it's one of those that moves back and forth, and yeah, it's focusable and it's great. I want you to check it out and see it. You know, at first I wasn't that sure because I've had bad experience with focusable flashlights. Maybe it's because I got them from other stores and they weren't this sort of good, this type of quality that Greg is having us used to by now. I mean, it's still a very affordable flashlight because it just costs $29, and for $29 you hardly find this sort of quality. Let me change the mode here so you can take a look. The finish is actually very good, and it performs wonderfully well. As I said before, I wasn't that sold on the idea of the focusable beam because previously the ones I've had seen and tried, they wouldn't work as you would expect. The beam, the hot spot wasn't very nice, and the lens fell apart. This flashlight I've had for a few months now. I've used it a good amount and actually dropped it by accident on cement. Nothing happened to a flashlight. Poor flashlights, usually when you do this, when you hit them, they blink, they even change modes sometimes. It's not this case. This flashlight is very well made, and it performs its function going from flood to throw very well. You don't appreciate as much as you do here in comparison to trying it out outside when it's dark and you have greater ranges. That's when you appreciate the most about this flashlight. This flashlight is supposed to be just 170 lumens, but you will soon see that it's even brighter than flashlights that are several times supposedly as bright as this one. And I'll be comparing this flashlight to this other one, the Quark Mini123 flashlight. You'll see the difference. Even though this flashlight is 200 lumens, you'll see that with 170 lumens it does so much more than this little flashlight is capable of. It's a great little flashlight, but honestly you have more power and more capabilities in this one. Hard to explain, but easy to show with the camera and actually taking outside and putting both side by side, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing next so that you can see exactly what I mean. But first I wanted to show you exactly the product you would be seeing later on, so you could see it up close and know exactly what it is. As it has said, it has 170 lumens, but I don't know how it does, but it just makes so much better use of those lumens than any other flashlight I've seen before. For $29 it comes with a Q5 LED. For another, let me check it out, for another $8 you can have this same flashlight with the R5 emitter. The R5 is a 33% bigger die, so I would go with the R5. But this one, Q5, I mean, it's great. You'll see it soon. It's a wonderful flashlight, and it does well what some others have promised in the past and failed to deliver. The idea of being able to go from flood to throw perfectly well and having a nice beam, a nice spot, hot spot, and that concentrating on the distance. It looks like a laser beam when you go full throttle and you go for full throw and no flow. It does it very well. It has several different modes. It goes from has 5 modes actually: 170 lumens, 80 lumens, 30 lumens, fast strobe, and SOS. And I also like that distribution of modes, going the first one being the most powerful one. That actually works well because in case you want to use, as I said before, it's a sort of general purpose flashlight because it has the ability of going from flood to throw and all the way in between, but it also has a clicky button, and being the first mode, the most powerful one, you could have it set up for defensive purposes as well. It uses a rechargeable, let me show it to you, a rechargeable battery. This is 18650 rechargeable battery. These are very nice because you can recharge them, of course, so you don't spend money on more batteries, and the power you get from these ones is greater than if you use regular batteries. You could be using a couple of 123 batteries as well, but since I'm using this for my bigger flashlights, it works well for me. Just recharge them every once in a while, and that's it. Well machined, the finish is good. Really great little flashlight for a price. So let's take it outside and see how it performs compared to a 200 lumen flashlight. Okay.